And we're back again. This time, Big Rich Town. Start from here.
They say this is a big rich town. I just come from the poet's part. Bright light, city life, I gotta make it. This is where it goes down.
So this is a sample by 50 Cent. And instead of splitting it on the same one as I did before, because I thought that a lot of stuff was bleeding through, and even though this was bleeding through a lot, I thought that like it was kind of okay.
Rich town. I just come from the poet's part. Bright light, city life, I gotta make it. This is where it goes down. I just happen to come.
But you can hear, especially if I do this. Here, you can see it dips a lot. And also, because I can show it here, it's up by 6 semitones and it's sped up. So this is the original. Again, a lot of things that Kanye do that I mentioned in the video. So obviously coming back to here, you can really see it if I widen this up a bit, like, and solo it. Here you can see there's so much like down. The thing is, unfortunately, a compressor can't fix it because it's a frequency issue. It's literal frequencies that have been taken out of it, and like I said in the other one, you can't. There's not like a sound missing. Even though I only took the other and the vocals, it was just kind of just lost from the get-go. So.
Bright light, city life, I gotta make it. This is where it goes down. I just happen to come up hard.
Right, let's go over some things. I just thought that 808 was way too loud, so I just wanted to fix some stuff up real quick there. Right, sound selection. There's no Zenology. Oh, there is a Zenology thing. I don't know. I can't lie, I do not remember doing that whatsoever, but you know, fair game, fair game. Just even that all looks really weird. I don't know why that's there. I don't know, but anyway, sound selection, drums. This is the everything for some fucking reason. I'm pretty sure this is the first one without without a limiter, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, it has it on. I think I did take it out, but bop, get it gone. Don't want it. See. See, I think with this project is that I was planning to take out like a lot of the drums to make it separate. That is something that I was planning on doing at some point. I think that's why it's duplicated, if I'm not mistaken, because it is literally just the same. Or I think it's just layered with a quieter kick. Like everything's muted. I don't know why that's in there. Anyway, drums. Right, as you can see with the hi-hats, big steps in velocity. It's what we love to see. Kicks, very hard stomping kick. Well, yeah, because the level's quite low. Maybe turn that down a bit. doesn't really make a difference. But I really like this hi-hat. I think it sounds really nice. It just works. Again, I think I did manually do this. I don't think I did a little pattern, but I start out with my kicks and stuff like that. So imagine if I just muted the hi-hats. So it's just like this. Obviously, then after. Just imagine these two. Yeah, I did change the structure just to make sure that the kicks are like, you know, going. And yeah, I'm guessing I just layered this. I think I was planning on separating them all, but I think that works. It's just like almost like a little drum bus. Yeah, I'll move on to the 808. Really weird, because I didn't do this. This just kind of like naturally happened when I put in the 808. So when I hold it down, it just loops until eventually I let go, and the mod fades it out. I think that's why it loops, maybe, because it's like that, instead of it like being like up here or whatever. Doesn't sound like something it would be though. That's my only issue. But you can hear that this just ruins it. Like it does just ruin it. And obviously when you have clearances for samples, you do get the because obviously you've paid for it almost in either fees or you just outright pay it. You'll be able to get the original stem. So, you know, if I'm ever big and famous and I ever wanted to make this, you know, or if I ever wanted to flip it, you know, I would have the ability to do that without this big, you know, that jump down in the sounds. Anyway. Mix wise, for those, obviously I added a compressor onto the thing just to make sure. So it's just limiting that high. Probably want to bring this down a bit. Probably not actually. It does go for a bit long until eventually. Then it just goes straight back into how it was before. Then here I clearly added a little organ. I thought it was gonna be a little keys, but it's almost like following the 808 in the structure of it going up, like beep, like even though it's not playing, you can kind of like just imagine how it is. So like this is them together. Oh wait, I like the idea of it like going lower than it did before. So like I like that actually. I think that's quite cool. The thing I really like about this melody is that it has like a wow 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 when everything else is playing, because some of the frequencies are like drowned. So obviously some of the ones like leak through more because the fact that the other frequencies are buried. So you really hear that win 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 win. So I want to play it again. It's almost like there's a flanger on it. But yeah, mixing wise, like I said, I don't think there's really much else I mentioned. Obviously, I'll turn this off. Finally. But yeah, none of it's really properly mixed. Again, I kind of made it for the sake of making, and this kind of demotivated me to like keep taking it seriously. I just it's really sad. That's the only way I can describe it. It's just like I really like the sample. You know. I just come from the poor West part. A bright life, city life, I gotta make it, this is where it goes down. And I just happen to come my part. Hey, talking my shit like now. Talking my shit about now. Talking about my shit and I'm talking about nouns. He, she, what, the way. I'm trying to make my pound. It's a malevolent sound. Going straight for your ears. My shit clears. Talking my shit to my peers. Hey, talking about my fears. I feel like I see a train at night that it's leaving without my peers. I ain't getting them up. Trying to see them up, not down. Like they're in the hell. Don't tell. I don't know. But anyway. I like it. I think my 808s are definitely starting to get better. But I need to find that same 808 that I used in like one of the early ones. Because clearly that was the 808 to use. You know, just going over them again. Like, there's just something about it. Also, I don't think it's on mono, which is, again, I learned from a video where it can't go over another note. I think that's here, right? Yeah. Monotonic mode. So if I do it again. Yeah, I mean, it cuts off instantly, where before, see how they kind of like clash with each other. Reason I didn't check with my other ones is because I didn't know that then. So again, I want to keep as much of the before I knew everything kind of thing, where like changing the structure, it don't really mean anything apart from the fact that it's just slightly better. But again, with the stuff that like I couldn't have known then, you know, don't really want to do that. But also with a fade out, probably want to cut that maybe like that, so it actually has a cough. Yeah, so if we listen to it fully. You get what I mean? The melody just sounds really muddy at the end. It's just not nice. No one wants a muddy melody. Who wants a muddy melody? Muddy melody. I know for a fact I don't. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else to go over in it. There's no real sound design apart from the well, that's sound selection, not sound design. This also doesn't have any sound design. It's just a stock organ. There's not really else to say. Wicked.